What's up YouTube? Today we're back with another challenge. This is the good play or giveaway series where if I shoot 9 over or better through 9 holes, I get to keep all the clubs, but if I don't, I have to give away something from this set. Today we're playing this entire challenge with just Kirkland clubs and 1 putter. So I've got the Kirkland driver, the Kirkland irons. I was unable to get my hands on the wedges and the putter, but we're doing our best. I am going to use a putter, but every wedge is just going to be with the pitching wedge with the Kirklands. So if you're interested in checking out how good these Kirkland clubs actually are and want to stick around for a potential giveaway, the thing that is on the line today is the Kirkland Signature driver. If I again don't shoot 9 over or better, I'm going to be giving this away. All you have to do is like, comment, and subscribe, and as soon as this video gets to 200 likes, assuming I don't shoot 9 over or better, I'll be giving this club away to 1 person below. So stick around to the end of the video to see if it's going to be a good play day or a giveaway day. The problem is I use my own money to buy these clubs, so then when I give them away, it's a very expensive video. So hoping to play well today. All right, here we go. Hole 1, par 5, 520 yards. First swing with this Kirkland driver. Oh. That was one of the better drives I've ever hit in my life. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Cannot make that stuff up. That is the first swing with the Kirkland driver. That thing cost $220 and that ball rolled out to 315 yards. We've only got 205 left into this flag. That is crazy. That went just as far as my $1,000 TaylorMade QI35 with like a crazy shaft in it. What am I paying for? Anyway, 205 yards. Here we go, 4-iron. See how we do. I can't get over that, man. These irons look great over the ball too. They look eerily similar to a 790. Maybe like lawsuit worthy similarities, but. Oh, I chunked that, but that's gonna be just fine. Rolling up there. Just off the left of the green. Not bad, not a great strike. Can't learn a ton from that, but you know, pretty forgiving club, so. All right, we're literally just off the green, so I chunked that 4-iron, 220 yards. We're in a great spot here. Little bump and run with the pitch and wedge. Get this up and down for a birdie. Oh, sit, sit, sit. I hammered that. I won't lie, I never use a pitching wedge for bump and run. It's usually a specialty wedge, so excuse number 1. You know, today's video is a little bit interesting because like I'm rooting for myself to play well, but at the same time, as somebody who has spent thousands of dollars on their game, if I play just as well as I normally do with a $219 driver and a $500 set of irons, did I just get scammed by these big box name companies? Did I get scammed? Anyway, we got a putt for a birdie. Again, couldn't get a Kirkland putter. This is just a 1980s ping answer. It's like the most basic putter you could use. Bang! Come on. Sorry if that celebration was aggressive. I just got done watching the Ryder Cup and every putt they make, they're like, yeah. And then I remind myself I'm playing against myself on a YouTube channel that not many people watch. Okay, 1 under, hole 2. Now these clubs are pretty impressive. The entire iron set runs you $550 from 4 through pitching wedge. They come with some nice features too, like they've got this Lambkin 360 crossline grip, which is a really nice grip, and a True Temper Elevate 115 shaft. One downside, there's only a regular and a stiff option, so if you're like me and you traditionally play an extra stiff, you don't really have that option. I've got 130 yards here. I'm gonna kind of choke down on a pitching wedge. Very, very chunky looking pitching wedge. This looks like a sledgehammer behind the ball. Little fat. All right, we're dancing. We're very short right of the green, but we're on. One thing I want to highlight, these are insanely bright chrome. It's very flashy. You get a little bit of glare. It's like golden hour right now. Sun's coming down and these things are, it's like hitting a mirror. Before I forget, I'm on a mission to get this channel over 10,000 subscribers, and as soon as I do, I'm giving away an entire golf bag of Takomo clubs, all the way from wedges up through driver, including a bag. So if you like the content, don't forget to subscribe, because as soon as we hit 10K, you have the chance to win an entire bag of new clubs. Okay, we've got a pretty challenging putt right here. This is probably 70 footer up and over a hill, breaking left to right. This will be a miraculous 2-putt. Oh my gosh, I didn't hit it. This would be a miraculous 3-putt. That was horrible. I think this speaks to the confidence or lack thereof I have in my golf game. If I get a birdie, I'm not like, oh yeah, we're going low today. I'm like, oh hey, now I can get a bogey and my score won't be that bad. Probably a little mentality shift I need to work on. Okay, we got this for the par. Oh, that's bad. That's really bad. We got that for the bogey. Now the last one of these I did was with the Takomo 101 irons, and no spoiler alerts, but a bit of a spoiler alert. I actually played pretty well with the irons, and I completely fumbled the bag on the putting green. But all the comments are like, dude, the irons are not the problem. You gotta figure out the putting. Okay, for the bogey. That's a 4-putt, double bogey. Oh my God. Okay, atrocious putting display, but we're on to the next hole. Mentally, physically, on to the next hole. We've got a 310-yard par 4. We are hitting the Kirkland 6-iron. These clubs are relatively strong lofted. This is at 27 degrees for a 6-iron, so definitely a little bit of loft jacking going on, but that's nothing that's too different from what a lot of brands are doing. Okay, trying to hit a nice little draw with a 6-iron. Or just spray one OB right. I'm gonna have to take a drop. You know, that swing actually brings up something that I think is just so important to call out. If you are somebody who doesn't necessarily fit into the standard shafts that Kirkland offers, you're a little bit screwed. I don't have a great swing, and it's not a pretty swing, and it doesn't work that well, but I do have a fast swing. And a stiff shaft that's only 115 grams is just not remotely close to what I should be playing. I can already tell after a few iron shots I'm having a hard time feeling where the club head is, and I feel like I have very little control. So if you're somebody who's a more serious player and knows your specs and maybe needs some different options, you're a little bit limited through Kirkland. One of the drawbacks. Okay, taking a drop here, hitting my 3rd shot, 147 yards out. I've got a 9-iron. A little bit of tree trouble, but oh, that came out of that so dead. Okay. As always with this hole, you miss left and it kicks onto the green. So we're actually on the back of the green, a little bit of a pull there, but I gotta say, guys, I hit that ball so poorly. With less forgiving clubs, that ball's not going anywhere. And it ended up being salvageable. So pretty forgiving so far. Okay, we've got a par putt. It's a bomb of a par putt, but we've got a par putt. Wow, they're rolling pretty fast today. Okay, gotta make that for a bogey. Huge putt. Huge putt. 2 over through 3. That was a big putt. I'm not gonna lie, since that first hole, I've been looking forward to hitting this driver again. Couple quick things on the driver. It's got the same Lambkin Crossline 360 grips, really nice. And it's got an even flow Riptide shaft. This is made by True Temper. This is 60 grams, and again, they don't have extra stiff options. This is stiff. It's either stiff or regular, so you're a little bit limited. I have to say, I'm really obsessed with how this driver looks. I'm a huge fan of like understated, simple. I've always gravitated towards like a Titleist kind of vibe. I gotta say, man, this looks exactly like a Titleist, and their irons look exactly like TaylorMade. So no props to Kirkland for originality, but props to Kirkland for affordability. That's for sure. Okay, here we go. 400-yard par 4. We're 2 over through 3. This shaft is so whippy. I feel like I have no idea where this is really going, but oh my gosh. Ball's nuked. That one I could feel, man. Like, that shaft is not right for me. It felt like that club was 3 feet behind my head when I was swinging, but good result. The ball ended up going 283 yards. We have 135 in with a pitching wedge. Driver's pretty impressive. All right, pitching wedge. These have a lot of offset, which is gonna take some getting used to. Oh, I thought that was gonna be right on it. I hit a little heavy and a little off the toe, and we're just short of the green. About 5 yards short of the green, but this is Austin, Texas. We use Texas wedges here. Just kidding. I just don't want to chip with the pitching wedge. So we're gonna putt. Probably the wrong decision. Probably quickly learned that was the wrong decision. Okay, another long par putt. Wow, my speed control is terrible today. Got that for a bogey. Honestly, pretty big putt here. You've got to be kidding me, dude. I suck at putting, dude. That's a double. That is pathetic. Is that 2 4-putts? My God. Terrible. 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 Just like that, I'm 4 over through 4, which is bad because, quick reminder, if I'm not going to break 9 over, I have to give this driver away. It's just $220 straight out of my wallet. I don't make any money off this channel yet. Maybe one day. Okay, here we go. I hit that one weird. Not great. I hit that one off the toe with like a weird little low hooking ball flight. I'm so impressed with this driver head, but I'm so disappointed in the shaft. I don't think people give enough credit to how important the shaft is in a driver. I honestly think most heads nowadays are insane. Like, compare a driver head today to one 20 years ago, they're all incredible. But having a shaft that allows you to find the center of the face is so important, and the lack of optionality with Kirkland is just so limiting. Just an idea, Costco. Maybe this doesn't fit your target demographic. What if you made like a head that you could just kind of put on any shaft that you wanted, and like you just sold the head independently? Food for thought, because I love that head. I love head. Well, that drive went a whopping 240 yards. 180 yards in, pretty terrible lie here. We've got a 6-iron. Oh. Oh, we're dancing. That was a beautiful, beautiful ball flight. That felt good. Now, when I say that felt good, I mean that felt relatively good. These are not the best feeling irons. I know they get compared to the 790s a lot because they honestly, they look like them. They've got tungsten weights, multi-phase construction. Kind of sounds like a Costco 790 ad, but like right off the bat, without any hesitation, these don't feel anywhere near as good as the 790 does when you hit it pure. They don't feel bad, but like they're $550, and the performance I think is way above that. The look and the feel though, they feel like $550 irons, which is fine. It's great. It's not $1,500 iron. It's just the reality of it. Granted, I think you pay a lot for the branding with TaylorMade, but there's definitely a gap. How much of a gap? I don't know. Always fix your divots. Take care of the course will take care of you. Take care of the course will take care of you. And I need it to take care of me right now because we got a birdie putt. Missing long. Tap in par though. Never complain about a tap in par. 4 over through 5, we're back in the money, baby. Back in the money. Come on. Okay, here we go. Par 3, 150 yards. I've got a 9-iron tomahawk chop. That's what these clubs literally look like. It's tomahawk. Things are huge. We're dancing, baby. Another birdie look. I hit that so thin. So thin. If there's one shot that could be a testament to how forgiving these things are, it was that one. I barely caught the club. Dead straight ball flight, still got in the air. Nice soft landing. Dancing on the green. I think the thought that just keeps coming to mind, this is such an incredible set for a beginner. Like if you're someone who doesn't have a clue about different shafts and stiffnesses and lofts and lies, and you're just getting into the game and you want like a really good set, that's a great set. I'm impressed. I don't love them for me, but like they have a very clear place in the market, and I'm impressed. All right, birdie putt, but like not really. Just want to lag one up there for a par. Be very happy with the par. There we go. Tap her in. Another par, not bad. Playing pretty well with these things. If this was better, we'd be playing pretty well. All right, we got a par 5. This is the hardest hole on the course. One quick thing I want to call out is this club reminds me a lot of the Takomo driver that I'm reviewing right now. So stay tuned for that video. I'm also going to do a head-to-head comparison because they kind of feel and look really similar. I'll let you know in that video which one comes out on top, but I think it's exciting to see more really good clubs at a budget-friendly rate. Even like irons. Vice is making irons now. Takomo, obviously. It's a very expensive sport, so I'm all on board with people trying to make it a little bit less outrageously expensive. All right, tough shot here. Here we go. I missed left a little bit. Decent strike, tough hole. I think it's like almost impossible for me to not miss left with this shaft. It's just so whippy and just kind of like flicks ahead, but decent strike there. Drive ended up going about 280, but we're in the trees. I'm gonna take a 5-iron, try to punch one out. We're still 298 yards away from the hole. Kind of a tricky shot here. Oh yeah. Not bad, not bad. We missed the trees, that's a win. We take small wins here. 159 in, we got a little 8-iron. Or a normal 8-iron. We got a normal 8-iron, just a normal one. Oh no! I shanked it! Oh my gosh, we're in play. Wow! I just hosel shanked that. That's so bad. You get a couple pars, you get a little cocky, and then you just hosel shot. That'll humble you. That'll humble you real quick. Real quick. Okay, we're in a tough spot here. We've got a terrible lie. Trees in our way. 84 yards out. I'm gonna try to punch a 9-iron, but you just can't be shanking balls. Can't be shanking balls. Okay, back the stance, try to keep it low. I've never practiced this shot with a freaking Kirkland 9-iron. Yeah, I just topped it and rolled it. Like, what am I thinking? How are you gonna pull that shot off? All right, we got some work to do. Okay, I just wanna get on the green from here, up and down for a bogey, worst case a double. Ball's completely buried in this stuff. I've got a pitching wedge. Let's try to bump and run it. Left it short. Not terrible, but not good. I should start practicing that shot. Comment below if you practice like a bump and run with a 9-iron or a pitching wedge, or if you just use your specialty wedges for everything. Curious. If there was ever a time to make a long putt, this is it, dude. Come on. For the bogey. Oh, that was terrible. Terrible. Okay, tap and double. A lot of double bogeys today. That is not ideal. Gonna come down to the wire again, man. It always does. 6 over through 7. I need to go 3 over or better on these last 3, or I'm giving away the driver. That being said, we're also doing another giveaway for a rangefinder. So all you have to do is like and comment and subscribe, and somebody's gonna win a rangefinder. It's a cool rangefinder. It's got a screen on it, slope adjusted. We're just giving away the farm, man. Okay, 185 yards. We've got, that's a 9-iron. I'm gonna get my 6-iron. I mean, I know these are strong lofted clubs, but I don't think the 9-iron is gonna get there. Okay, 6-iron, 185 yards. Gonna try to hit a draw. Boy, you can draw him. Beautiful shot. Alrighty, we've got about 50 feet for the bird. Always fix our divots. Take care of the course will take care of you. Take care of the course will take care of you. All right, I'm just gonna try to nestle this one up there for an easy 2-putt. Just like that. Just like that. All right, tap in par. Every video. Every video. Just take your time. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh my gosh. Okay. Gosh, that is infuriating. That's a bogey. We're 7 over. Okay. I just got to do better than a double bogey to be safe, but like you got to putt better. Just take your time. Freaking Wesley Bryant, dude. He started this whole tap it in revolution. Now no one's taking their time while missing these short putts. It is the final hole here. We are 7 over. We just need to do a double bogey or better. We're going straight in the sun, so I'm sorry if you can't see. I think I need to get a putting lesson. That's what I think I need. Anyway, last swing here with the Kirkland Signature driver. You can actually loft and de-loft to this driver. It does have an adjustable head and it comes with the tool. Standard is 10.5, but you can take it up to 11.5 or down to 9.5. All right, last swing here. Lord knows it's gonna go left. Or dead straight down the middle with a tight draw. Oh my gosh, I love this driver. I'm so impressed with this driver. I actually recently got professionally fit for clubs and I got fit into a brand new TaylorMade QI35 with a TX stiff shaft, and zero exaggeration, the entire driver cost me $1,000 between the shaft and the head. $1,000. Now, I did it because I'm gonna do a video on if getting fit is really worth it. Otherwise, I think I would have laughed at that expense. This driver is $219. My driver is not 5 times better than that driver. It's better, it's not 5 times better. That's crazy. $219? Sheesh. That $219 driver that I got at the same place that I buy my toilet paper and I eat a chicken bake at just went 308 yards uphill. That's insane. I'm not saying my shot was insane. Shot was pretty good. I'm saying that driver is insane. $219. And you know what it actually makes me think? More than being impressed with Kirkland, it makes me mad at the big brands. What are you charging us for? It's just marketing. You're charging us for that marketing budget. Anyway, 60 yards. We got a pitching wedge. I don't really know how to hit this shot. It's gonna roll out a bit. Can't do a ton better than that with the flag at the front of the green. 2 putts for par. We're out of here. No giveaway. Let's see if we can make it. All right, we got a birdie putt once again. Downhill putt, just trying to lag it up there. There we go. There we go. All right, little putt for par. We'll get out of here. No blood, no money. Oh, okay, good to know I can make one of those. All right, there we go. There you go in episode 2 of Good Play or Giveaway. It was actually good play. I mean, I guess that's relative. There was a lot of bad in there. That being said, today I am not going to be giving away the Costco driver. That being said, I am really impressed with these clubs. Just a quick recap of my takeaways. The irons and the driver are both very, very nice. And if you are a beginner or if you're somebody who's playing a set of clubs from like the 80s or something like that, and you just want a really solid starter set and you're budget conscious, I think these are such an incredible place to start. That said, if you are somebody that wants to take the game really seriously, I think it's really important to find a shaft and head combination that really work for your game. You've just got such limited options with these Kirkland clubs that I think it's going to be hard to find something that's truly right for you. But that's a small percentage of golfers, man. I mean, most of us are like rarely breaking 100. We're just out there to have fun with our boys. I also think there's something like kind of ironically badass about playing a Costco set of golf clubs. It's like kind of a low-key flex in like a non-flex at all kind of flex, little flexy way. So overall, Kirkland, I'm incredibly impressed. You make really affordable clubs and they're honestly really good. I hope you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for this series. I'm gonna be doing it with a ton of clubs, so you got a chance to give away some really cool stuff coming up. And like I mentioned, if you want a head-to-head review of the new Takomo driver versus the Kirkland or the new 101 irons versus the Kirkland irons, that is coming soon as well. So thank you so much for watching. Remember, these are the good old days and this is good old days golf. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.